What does speed have to do with sound? And if there's no wall in the sky, how exactly do you break a sound barrier? Hey guys, Amy here with you on D News today, talking speed. Fast things, not drug things. Most of us will probably never go supersonic. Though the idea of cutting travel times in half is so appealing, it's not something that's likely to become commonplace anytime soon. But let's start with a bit of a history lesson. In the 1880s, Austrian physicist Ernst Mach was studying the supersonic flow of gases using a shadowgraph when he successfully photographed a bullet traveling faster than the speed of sound. What his images showed was a bullet with a shockwave in front of it and another one trailing behind it, a clear proof of the phenomenon of compressibility. This research eventually led to the measurement that bears his name. A Mach number is the ratio of the speed of an object traveling through a gas to the speed of sound in that gas. Because while we don't think about it, air is made up of molecules, and like any other physical substance, those air molecules can compress, and when they compress, they form shock waves. It's these shock waves that make flying faster than the speed of sound such a challenge, and in the 1940s, pilots were coming face to face with this challenge. These shock waves vibrate the air molecules they're made of, and when those air molecules vibrate, they vibrate whatever is compressing them. In the case of fast-flying airplanes, the shock waves can shake an airplane hard enough to rip it apart. It was clear to engineers in the 1940s that the future of aviation lay beyond the sound barrier, so someone would have to build an airplane solid enough and fast enough to break through that wall. It was the Bell Aircraft Corporation working on a contract with the U.S. Army Air Force that devised the solution. Taking design inspiration from a bullet, Bell engineers designed the X-1 aircraft specifically to break through that wall of compressed air in the sky. The advent of supersonic flight opened a whole new era of aviation, and though higher Mach numbers don't come with the same barriers, every increase in speed is nonetheless a major technological hurdle. The fastest manned flight on record was set in 1967 when the NASA Air Force X-15, a rocket-powered dart of an aircraft, hit a top speed of Mach 6.7, which is about 4,519 miles per hour. But the X-15 was just a hypersonics research vehicle. Most fighter jets today aren't nearly that fast, though there are supersonic fighters. Air Force planes like the F-15 Eagle and the F-22 Raptor are both supersonic fighter jets, and the F-22 can even hit Mach 2 using afterburners. But there's another challenge associated with supersonic flight, and that's a sonic boom. The sonic boom is the sound an airplane makes when it smashes through that wall of compressed air that builds up in front of it. But the boom doesn't just come when the plane goes supersonic, it keeps going in the wake of that supersonic aircraft. This is exactly why the Concorde, the world's only supersonic passenger plane that flew from 1976 to 2003, only ever flew over oceans. In fact, the Federal Aviation Administration prohibited domestic, civil, supersonic flights over land in 1973. But all is not lost. NASA and its aviation partners are looking into identifying an acceptable loudness level and working on so-called low-boom aircraft designs that would reduce sonic boom levels and maybe bring back supersonic passenger flights. But that's still something to look forward to down the line. And the U.S. Air Force always has its eye on the future, too, and it's a big supporter of D News. The United States Air Force is powered by airmen and fueled by innovation. Every day, American airmen go above and beyond to break barriers both professionally and personally. Whether it's overcoming poverty to become a nurse and officer or becoming the first female Thunderbird pilot, these airmen are known for doing what was once thought to be impossible. Have any of you flown supersonically? If so, tell us what it was like in the comments below, because I'm dying to know what it's like. And if you haven't, do you want to? Let us know, and don't forget to subscribe for more D News every day of the week.